Hello. Hello, hello. How is everyone doing this fine evening, afternoon, morning, wherever you are? It's been a while. I was away for a couple of weeks. And yeah. Haven't streamed for a while. Actually, I haven't pinged in Discord. Let me do that. While this runs. So I tried to do all the events for the fusion while I was away, but somehow I believe I missed a couple of events. So I think I will have to do the path event, which starts tomorrow. Okay, so I've pinged. I think it's all set. Let's stop this. So we're doing account takeovers today. We have one for Peppers. But until then, if there's somebody else in chat who wants me to have a look at their account, just feel free to ping in chat. I'm happy to do so. And while there's nobody requesting, then I'll just continue to play on my account, maybe do a little bit of live arena. Have I done my dailies? Let me have a look first. No, I haven't. Campaign boss. Normal is what I farm. And my farmer, of course, is Daimar. And three champs. Predator is also live. I mean, the progressive event, which in most cases you're not gonna get anything. But I already have Predator. Would it be nice to get a second one? Yes. Will I pull shards for it? No. How does my faction guardians look for the lizards? Ooh, I could use one. But then again, it's a progressive chance event. Very little actual chance that you're gonna get the champion that you want. Very little chance. Dragon, how far are we? Ooh, just started. I'll have to do Dragon. I'll have to do the arena one, I think. Once it starts tomorrow, and then I'll have to do the path. Because I'm currently sitting on, what is it, 70. Yeah. Is live arena open? Cursory. Did I do cursory? I think I did. Come on. Speed, quad speed. Come on. Oh god. Goodbye. No. No good pieces. What about here? I really need to sit down and sort my mercurial pieces one of these days. Start to build out these teams that people are. I have one mercurial set. There's a very funny interaction with Seer, with the collective relic, not with Seer, but have a look. Let me show you. Let me show you what I mean. So where's my Seer? So I put her in 9-piece mercurial. Didn't even rank everything up. It's just 9-piece. Very good speed. That's what I was aiming for, my best piece, but nothing else, right? She has this relic called the Collective, and what this relic does is it removes all the buffs from the wearer, right, at the end of the turn, And for that, it gives you the benefit of dealing more damage, 1%, and then basically right now it gives you like 2.5% more damage, right? So generally it's worse than some other relics. So for example, if I look at this one, right, this gives 2% more damage, right? Especially against PvE content, the condition is gonna proc every single time. There's a rare relic, and this scales better. 2% plus, so at level 4 it'll be 5% as compared to 2.5. So this is better, right? The only difference is the main stat being crit damage is actually quite nice, right? And of course more gemstone slots. However, look at the interaction with the Mercurial set. Let me show you. Where do I show you? Doom Tower? Let's show on Doom Tower. Let me bring Seer in. Hey Extreme, how you doing? All right, so this is so weird. I started on auto. Why does it start on auto? Right, so total guard is on. I'm gonna put even more buffs. So I put more buffs. Let them take a turn. Total guard, too many stacks. Oh, well, the stacks ran out. The stacks are back, right? So now I'm gonna use A3, which removes buffs. And in general, because of the collective relic, the buffs should go anyhow. Will this actually happen? I still have the buffs. I still have the crit rate buff. Even better if I showcase this with another champion. Like for example, let's pull Seer. Let's pull another champion who gives buffs. What do I put? Where's Lydia? Lydia is a good one. Let's take Mithrala, why not? Actually, Mithrala is in protection. Where are you, Lydia? Lydia, oh Lydia. Seriously, where's Lydia? No auto climb. Let's take it off auto as well. So defense down weaken, right? So I could get 2 buffs, as you can see, strengthen and increase speed. And so I'm gonna now try to strip these buffs. Boom, the buffs are still with me. Now this is bad for Seer, of course, because Seer does damage based on how many buffs you remove, right? But the collective relic actually becomes useful. Even though for the effect itself, you're not going to be wanting to use that relic, because as we saw, that the scaling is not that good. It's 1% more damage, scales up very poorly. And if you compare this to a rare relic, for example, the relic that my Titus is wearing, this one, either this one or the relic that my Soulless is wearing. If you watch the video that I put out, was it today or yesterday? I think yesterday. This one, for example, it's a rare relic. Does 2% plus it gives 1% per level. So at level 4, it's double the damage essentially. The only difference being the crit damage main stat. But with this relic becomes slightly useful, is my point. All right, so I guess let's do some live arena while we wait. We're waiting for Peppers from the Discord who wanted a takeover. But if there's anybody else in chat who wants me to have a look at their accounts, it's completely free. Just let me know. Ping me on Discord ideally. Ping me on chat as well, and then we can move to Discord. And happy to do that. But otherwise, we just play some live arena, which I haven't played in a long time. I barely ever play live arena off stream. So I'm also very curious to see how much Mercurial is already in live arena. Since I haven't played that much, I have no idea. Oh, expect already. Also, once I get some Starstone, I actually want to switch around relics. So yesterday I got lucky. I got lucky because I pulled the Volcardia Heart relic. Finally. I mean, I've been collecting mythical materials quite a bit, except for Live Arena. I don't get that. That one's way too much grind for me. But all the others, Faction Wars, Chimera, everything I try to get. And there I was able to finally get it. Oh, I know that he threw her as something I need to ban, right? And I think I do need to ban. Even though my nukers are in stone skin, so maybe not. Maybe I just do this. Let's see. Let's see. Hopefully this will work. Hey Dragon, see if I missed something. No, I've just started. You haven't missed anything yet. The plan was to do takeovers today. We are waiting for somebody. Until we wait, if there's anybody else in chat who wants me to have a look at their account, just let me know. I'm not charging anything for the takeovers. Isn't this nice? The block active skills A1 from Arbice is incredible with the ally attack. And now I can just transform and I can smack them to death. There you go. There you go. Yeah, so I was telling about the mythical relics, right? So I've been pulling mythical relics, like the mats, whenever I can get them to 100. And I've gotten like 5 aspect of Sirox and a couple of wands before I finally pulled the Volcardia card. I haven't put it on anybody because I'm waiting for Starstone to be able to upgrade it. And of course, as always, I'm broke on Starstone. I have none of it. So for sure, not just started. Yeah, I mean, it's been what, 15 minutes? Just started indeed. That's fine, right? Where are those Mercurials, 9-piece Mercurial that I've been hearing about? I want to see that. Probably this Odin has it, right? So who do I ban? Let me take away this sheep magnet. Royal Joker. Okay, let's go. Let's see if we can pull this off. And more importantly, I actually want to see the 9-piece Mercurial and how it interacts. I hope that Odin is wearing 9-piece Mercurial. Let's see. No, he's not. Nobody is. Okay. I mean, of course, it's gonna take a while for everybody to get enough Mercurial gear. So some of these CCs are overhyping, I guess, as usual. Who do I do? Do I just smack here? No, I will not win because I have... yeah, that will not work. Block active skills didn't get spread. No. This guy can create trouble for me. Counterattack. No stuns. Damn. Okay, petrification at least. But now... Petrify. Come on. Damn it. She's gonna go after Queen, okay? And the smack, do I survive? Barely. I barely survive. I don't think I survive for long though, because Armand is about to take a turn. He's gonna sheep somebody. He's gonna sheep probably... he has to Carnage. If he doesn't sheep Carnage, he's dead. Come on. Sheep Carnage. Sheep him. Yep, that's the right play. Odin has a turn. Oh, damn it. I don't know if Arbiter was the right play there. I don't know if I have a play here. Block active skills will it help? Actually, Arbice and 2 sheep. That's my team. So this will do nothing to Arbice. I need my sheep to come back. God. Okay. Carnage is back. I hope Carnage counterattacks here. Yes. Carnage was back, but the other sheep has to come in. Oh my god. Am I back? Have I gone back in time like 2 years ago? Or maybe a year ago? Year and a half? Because this sheep meta. Ooh, what do I do here? This is tough. Do I just try to smack? I think hopefully the block damage doesn't come in. It doesn't. I don't think I kill because of Harima's passive, but let's see. Oh, I do. Okay. Okay. He has defense down, which actually cripples his damage. Yep. That defense down was not good. How am I winning this? That Harima passive is so annoying. But I'm gonna win this. I had no expectations that I was gonna win this. And yet. There were so many sheep here. That was just I think that was just purely Arbice who got me the win there. That was Arbice's power. That was crazy. I had no expectations I would win there. That was nuts. Hey Lucian, I'm doing well. How about yourself? Haven't seen your eye in a while. How are you doing? Okay, I Bondar. Ezio. So guys, I don't know if you've seen. So I put out a poll 2 days ago, checking in of the last 6 months, the free login champions that we've had. Like we've had 3 Mikey, Xenomorph, and of course Ezio. Who the best one is. And I did not expect this to be such a close result. This has been super close. Let me pull that up like right after this fight. That's crazy. Sorry, I was confusing you with another Lucian. Okay, so Lucian is who we are planning to do the takeover account coaching for. So let me finish this fight and then we can jump. I need another booster. Okay, who do I have Carnage, which can handle Niame. I actually haven't fought a buffed Garrel. Oh, bro. I think I still take away her. Fabian, I would normally be scared, but he has very low blessing. I think this is fine. Hey Ayush, how you doing? Alright, so let's boost. The nukers are in Stone Skin. 1 Stone Skin gone. I think I try. Do I ally attack to kill? I think so, because if Fabian cuts in, I'm dead. I think I try to kill Fabian. Just like that. And now she's block active skill. That's nice. Who do I want to risk it with? Empress or Gar? Normally I fear Empress more. Decisions. I think Empress still, because he doesn't have the lightning cage. Now, is the buffed Garrel gonna kill me? Is something that we're gonna see. You're dead. I've seen like Cruisen and some other people like build Carnage with low damage. I completely disagree. This counter attack is so insane. Yeah, I completely disagree. Okay, so now he's fully locked out. He has a 3-turn. Okay, thank you. This guy actually was nice. He could have let me suffer for 3 turns of stone of unkillable, protected unkillable, that is. Thank you. Appreciate it. All right, so Lucian or Pepper, what do I refer to you as? I'll call you Lucian since I'm looking at YouTube. I'll jump into your account next then, and let's have a look. So let me log in. And while we're logging in, guys, I wanna show you the results to that poll, because this is I had no idea it was gonna be this close. Right, so I'm not sharing the right screen. One sec. Yeah, so this poll right here, like I just asked what's the best login champion of the past 6 months, right? And people are it's a very close fight between Mikey and Ezio. I did not expect that it was going to be this close. I personally think that Ezio is a better champion overall. Like, if you isolate him, he's a better champion, but he's also built that way. Mikey is a great champion, but he really gains more power when you're combining him with the turtles. And I think that's what a lot of the people who are commenting are saying as well, pretty much. But yeah, I'm interested to see where this ends up. Slightly edging closer for Ezio than Mikey at the moment, but let's see if that holds. Hey Ken-chan, watch your videos. This is my first time seeing you do takeovers. Is it every week or special day? It's not every week, but I try to do this. Like, I try to stream at least once a week. I have been away on a vacation. I was traveling for the past couple of weeks, for 2 weeks, which is why I was not streaming. But otherwise, I try to stream like at least once a week, sometimes twice. And I try to do takeovers whenever there's a need, whenever somebody asks on stream. I do it for free, but I do it on stream. Which clan wants me? Oh, 2 clans want me. No, happy with my clan. Go away. So yeah, if anybody's interested, just join my Discord, ping me there, and I'll be happy to take a look. Ooh, I forgot that this was not my account. Oh, I'm so sorry, Lucho. Did you want to go into those clans? I completely forgot. It's Luciano. Okay. Hey Yubi, how you doing? Okay, it's Dragon. I'm just here on my channel. Hey buddy. We can take a look at your account next, okay? Royal. Luciano, I hope you didn't want to switch clans, because I forgot for a second that this was not my account and I canceled those requests. Okay. Alright, so guys, this is Luciano's account, and what I want to tell you guys about him is that, so he's a free-to-play player, completely free-to-play. He's been playing for a while, so he's been playing, what, 6 years or so? Completely free-to-play, like 2019, actually 7 years by now. So as long as the game's out. Game was out late 2018, early 19, so he's been playing as long as the game has been out there. I think he doesn't play like a try-hard guy. That's the one thing that I've noticed. Like, he's not a try-hard. You see some free-to-play players who take that as a badge of honor, and then they go parading around how to optimize everything like it's not a game, it's a business. He doesn't do that. Like, he was also on a revival path. Maybe it's on purpose because he wanted to collect Elva. But he's a player who plays the game like a player, from what I've seen. And he does know how to build champions. I've seen this account briefly, just off stream, but haven't gone into detail, which we can do that now. But we've seen that he knows how to build champions, and there are some core champions that he has built well, and then there are other champions who he has not put that much effort into. But the point is that just by playing this long and just knowing how to play without being a tryhard, he's been able to do a lot of things, including getting Marius, which is an insane thing, right? Marius is a very difficult champion to get, but once you get him, he really, really uplifts your account. And of course, the next thing for you is going to be to get that Marius up to 6-star. The one cool thing for you is going to be that this change that was made recently, which is now there are 6 slots for legendary champions instead of 4, which means that the next soul showing up here is more likely for a champion that you're looking for. And then secondly, the shop refreshes now 4 times a day instead of 2 times a day, which again makes it more likely for the souls to show up, which means that you should be collecting your soul stones as much as you can. Do your iron twins, do your hydra, collect these soul stones and pull them, and it makes, wow, why do you have no souls? I guess you're not prioritizing your souls, which maybe is a mistake in my mind. But pull your soul stones, and then I would say be happy if you pull high souls on champions which you don't want, which means that you can sell them over here to get this more of this essence, because you're gonna need a lot of both of these essences in order to get Marius up to 6-star, right? So yeah, that's one of the things I can see. But let's have a look at the account in general. So he has a full Great Hall, which I would expect after playing for such a long time, right? And let's look at the area bonus. Do you have Lydia? I would assume that you do. Yeah, you do. You've already even started working towards Polara. Not very far ahead, but again, this is something that's very difficult to get. There's very few people with very good accounts will get that. I've been trying to put more effort into videos for Faction Wars Hard, and I will put out more videos, dedicated videos for each and every stage as well, because I did like a poll in which you guys said that you want to see more content of that kind. But Faction Wars, maxing this out is also a bit easier, just because this is one of the cheaper upgrades to do, because this is level 1. Let's just, for example, here the level, even going from 9 to 10 just takes 500 medals. Compare that to Curse City or Hydra, for example, which is grade 3, takes 2000, 4 times the cost. So Faction Wars is easy, so it's nice that you have Ignore Defense and Speed. But I would expect you to have high upgrades in Hydra, which you don't, which to me, I would ask the question, why? And Curse City would also be another area, because Curse City gives you a lot of nice rewards just by doing the stages. Curse City Hard, that is. Also, you have been progressing. And Merciless is a great set. It's useful on so many champions that it's absolutely vital that you put more effort in Curse City. And of course, the primary area of the area bonus that you should be putting your medals into should be Ignore Defense, followed by speed, crit damage, all of that stuff. What did I miss on chat? I gambled for buying new stones, which is fine. I mean, recently you had the Basim event. Did you get Basim? You didn't. Okay. But yeah, your souls are empty. Don't sell very good souls. You never know when you will pull a good champion. Especially, like, don't sell your mythical souls. So yeah, this being empty does, I don't think it's a good strategy to have. This should have the souls. I don't know if it's better to buy essences or stones. It's a very good question. So I've made a video on this in the past, like 6 months ago or something. And so normally the advice from me would be, so the question is, when you collect these things at the top, right? These soul coins of mortal, immortal, eternal, 3 kinds of coins. Do you buy stuff on the top row or the bottom row? So do you go more pulling the stones, gambling on whether you're going to pull the right champion or not, or you save up and target specific champions? So the advice previously has been that if you are looking for specific champions, for example, getting your Marius to 6-star, you should save up on the essences. So this route right here at the bottom, and then go to the soul merchant whenever they are available. When you don't have that target in mind, then it's better to go this route. especially on the Eternals, because Eternals have actually a very good base rate, right? Eternals have a very good base rate, which means that when you are pulling your Eternal Soul Stones, there's already a good chance that you're going to be getting a mythical or legendary, and you can only get 5 or 6 stars, right? And the other thing is that with Eternals, if you don't pull something you like, you can always sell that on a good price and then basically get the materials to pull another Eternal very quickly. It's a similar story with Immortals, but Immortals you should only pull on 2x 2x chances to get higher souls, which happens like every couple of months. Mortals as well, you should only pull on 2x to optimize things. But Mortals is less problematic because Mortals, even with the 2x, it's pretty bad rates. So that was the advice previously. Now I think there's been a change because of these 2 changes that the game has made. Change number 1 being that now there are 2 more slots for legendaries, and change number 2 being that the shop refreshes twice as often. So now I think it makes more sense to go the bottom route, to look at the soul essences and not the stones, right? Especially again if you are searching for specific champions. These, I've noticed personally that these are showing up way more than before. So that would be my recommendation. Play however you like. It's your account. I mostly enjoy to open stuff. I see. Yes, I'm following your advice on to max faction wars. Yeah, that makes sense. But again, once you've got Lydia, faction wars is a lower priority compared to Hydra, I would say. So let's have a look at your Hydra team. Actually, let's first have a look at your champions. Haven't shown that. I buy stones to gamble, but I need Marius, so I should save. Yes, you should definitely save for Marius. Getting Marius is one thing, getting him to 6-star is absolutely account changing. So definitely save everything for Marius. Don't gamble your stones away. For Bommel, farm the free champion in campaign and gear him with regen set. Bommel is so easy nowadays, guys. Bommel is so easy. With Bommel, you don't need a high regen set anymore. Any decent healing champion. And then where's that relic? Do you have that relic? You must have that relic, no? I'm forgetting its name. Oh, you don't have it. The elixir, the golden elixir, that's what it's called. Ah, damn it. So the golden elixir is the relic I'm talking about. I don't know. It's part of the standard group, so it's a very good chance that you can get it. If you just put this relic on the champion, it makes Bommel so simple. I have beaten Bommel with my new account, the Narma Starterling account, and I've beaten Bommel just using this relic on my Tohanarak. So Bommel is easy. I have a problem with saving stuff free to play, but I need to pull whatever I have. Yeah, I mean, again, that's your strategy. That's completely fine. That's also why you've been playing the game for 7 years. And even though you have a good roster, you have made good progress. You could have been further if you were saving certain stuff. But no judgment there. If you enjoyed playing the game like this, completely fine. Because as you can see, even with going the way that you have, you're making solid progress, right? I do it under 20 turns with 2 Nishak. Yeah, okay. Argue on doing faster. Bomb champions are one way to do it. You can also just straight out nuke him. That's what I do at a late game account. Anyway, so you have a decent number of mythical champions. Let me also do this. So Carnage you get from the Curse City, and Mikage you get from the Fusion. But other than that, you have 3 top tier mythicals. Top tier. Arbice is one of the best mythical champions. It's personally my most used mythical champion. She's absolutely amazing. And the fact that you have her means that you're gonna be progressing very nicely in PvP as well as in Chimera. She's an amazing Chimera champion. Carnage, of course, is incredible. I don't have Gizmak, another amazing champion. Also for the arena, and Galathier is just top tier. Oh, you've put him in 9-piece Mercurial already. Oh wow, you've also gotten decent speed and very good resistance on him. That's really nice. You've been lucky with Mercurial then. I haven't gotten this lucky. I haven't also pulled all my or not ranked up my stuff for Mercurial. But that's really nice. Resistance, HP. Wow. Okay, this one hasn't rolled, so you could potentially get more speed. Attack. So this is also not the ideal banner, but somehow you're able to get a lot of resistance in, which is amazing. Compass of Anaxia. I guess you have it for the stat stick, 74 resistance, right? Because this effect is not that good. You don't want the debuffs on your support champion, which you're building for high resistance. But that's really, really nice. You also have a lot of like not ascended, what's the word? Empowered champions. Again, for playing the game for this long, it kind of makes sense that you have so many of these champions. So let's have a look at key champions. So Lissandra +4 is insane. You've not given her your best gear, I assume, which is why the speed is 341. Actually, I want to see what your highest speed is. So let's have a look. Nice thing is there is a way to check that now. With basically every stat you can check. So your highest speed is 372. And that's your arbiter. So if you give arbiter's gear over to Lissandra, and you can do that because they're in the same faction, Lissandra is gonna be your fastest champion, I'm sure. So who's the other fast champions? Arbice is pretty fast, okay. Lissandra, and then also this guy. Interesting. Place it 340 speed, crazy. I would sacrifice, personally, I would sacrifice some speed to put more resistance in him. But it looks like you know how to build champions very nicely, which is really good. In terms of your resistance, I would assume your Galathea is one of your high resistance champs. Ooh. Freya has even more. 710, that's insane. Galathea, of course. And then there's a wide gap. There's a wide gap. Then comes in Duchess with 710. Oh, the gap's not that wide. Oh, was I not looking at Duchess? I was not looking at Duchess. 550. And then again, the gap is wide. What? Why does Shamael appear on this list? Some weird Hydra team? Because he definitely doesn't need 500 resistance. For sure. Thinking of putting the mythical relic on Arbice. I'll take a look at the relics in a second. And in terms of damage, who's your biggest red damage champion? Your Phoenix, okay. 5-star. And then there's a gap. Yannicka, okay. Rukraxa you have as well. She hits quite hard. She's very slow though. Really slow. Ezio also very slow. What's this? How fast is your Phoenix? What? Why is he so slow? Also not 100% crit rate. Yeah, you're not building your nukers with speed. I mean, Baron is fine being a bit slow. How's your Marius build? Very slow. Your champions are built really slow, it seems like. Phoenix is built for speed farming. Sand Devil 21, okay. Fair enough. There's only resistance, but you can tell me if I can do some relics. Okay, I'll have a look. I'm not able to do Bommel at 70th floor, stuck on 2 days. I don't have the champs. Also use an Armon account. Do you have the golden elixir, Thunder? Is there any Discord link? It's usually there in all my videos. Let me see if I can find one. Let me see. There it is. Let me post it on the chat. Alright, so let's have a look at your relics then. Pretty good champions. You have Wukong, you've been playing for a while. I'm sure you have UDK as well. Some really good champions. Another thing I like to look at, and I've been appreciating the power of these champions recently. They've become, in my account, they've become some of my most used champions is ally attackers. Like, especially for Grim Forest. And I've finished Grim Forest on global number 6 and number 7 for the 2 rotations globally. And the way I do it is also by using ally attackers. So you have decent ally attackers. Mikage, of course, is great. Mad Hatter is very, very good. Cardiel is one of the best as well. Lonatharel is decent. Parakin, of course, the budget option. Oh, I didn't know that she had an ally attack. At 2 random allies. Okay, so not the best. Okay, let's take a look at the relics then. So you got the Hallowed Hilt. Wow, it's nice. So this will make your fastest champion even faster. So your Arbiter, it's gonna be even faster. Got the Hallowed Hilt. You've got, let's take a look by rarity. That's your only mythical relic. Okay. Lego relics. Carnage has wand. Siroth on Duchess. That's interesting. Don't think I've seen that before. What's this gemstone? Okay. You have one Cat's on your Marius. That makes sense. I thought I saw a plus 15 relic. Did I not? Why did you rank this relic up instead of the Cat's Gaze? I would highly recommend taking the Cat's Gaze up to plus 15. And then you could stop because plus 18 is very difficult. But yeah, this should have gone higher. But then again, you're not focusing that much on Chimera, so you don't get a lot of the what are they called? The upgrade materials, the basalts. Spore Burst. Don't have this one. What does it do? Poison or bomb has a 10% chance. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Can go nicely on a bomber. Actually, Ezio would also love this, no? Yeah, I mean, this is also a decent relic. I have trouble to get high speed on damage dealers. I don't know how much damage sacrifice for speed. You need to get speed on damage dealers even if you have to sacrifice. Like, for example, on Phoenix, you're saying that you use him on Sand Devil, okay? But this is way too high for crit damage and way too little speed if you're running into him in any other content, right? So let's look at Jamarius. You have him in Stone Skin and Lethal. He is way too slow. Like 177 is extremely slow. So let's see. Crit damage, crit rate, defense. You shouldn't be giving him defense percentage. Find him a speed boots. Like, I know people give advice that at some point in the account, when you're in game enough, you should switch from speed to attack percent or defense percent. That strategy, that advice is only for Krakens. It's only for like ultra whales. I have a very in-game account. You've seen. Most of my champions wear speed boots. It's very few of my champions wear attack percent or HP percent or defense percent. Very few. If anything, they're never damage dealers. They're pretty much always like champions who need the tankiness. Like, I've given like a defense percent boot to UDK, for example, but never to Marius. Because finding enough speed is very difficult without speed boots. So use speed boots. Don't go down this route of getting defense percent or HP percent. That's bad advice. That's not applicable to most people. You have these boots sitting around. Why aren't you using them? They have defense percent roll. That's the thing. Now with Ascension, you can already get rolls. So let me try to put this on try on. So already like 30 more speed, which is insane. And let's see what else we can do. So I do need good speed. I need some crit rate, crit damage, defense, some accuracy, right? So let's have a look. Let's go to lethal. Let's see what we have. I think this is completely fine, so I'll take this off. Like you can potentially, what you can also do is you have more than enough crit rate now by switching to this. So you could try to roll this to get crit damage instead of crit rate. That gives you more damage, 20% more. You haven't reworked it, and I understand why, because crit rate is not bad either. But you could do that to get more damage, right? And let's see if we can find it elsewhere. So this one, for example, you have enough of this oil, so I'm going to use it. Unfortunately, we didn't get what we were looking for, but always, if you have enough of the basic oils, always use it. So and take this. Actually, let's look at stone skin. Crit damage. Crit damage. Let's have a look. Let me have a look at the chat again. Not using Arbiter at all. If you're not using Arbiter at all, just give her gear to the champion that you are using. She has your fastest gear. Can you use Zayden, please don't do that over here. I don't know you. I can't vouch for you, and I don't want anybody to basically have any kind of like uncomfortable interactions with account switching for people I don't know and I can't vouch for. So please do your advertising elsewhere. Phoenix I only use for Sun Level 21. Yeah, I won't change him. I think I can improve speed on Arbice or Lissandra, taking some gear for Arbiter. Yeah, I agree. I agree. I'll look at your Arbice and see what we can do for Chimera, because she's an amazing Chimera champion. And we might find a different use for her. So we will not give her the highest speed boots, or not high speed boots, but highest speed gear. And then it could go to Lissandra, for example, because you have her at +4. Which is really good. Okay, so I was trying to look at any good piece of gear. This we can see if we can roll crit rate at least. Not bad. Does that help? Does this help? Not really. Not really. Okay. Defense percent, come on. No. Searching for defense percent. Let me remove these for a second. Remove this as well. Okay, we don't steal this for now. Okay. Eh. I'm assuming you use your Crutrax regularly, right? I don't want to steal from her. Oh, this is nice. This is nice. Oh, this is really good. I think we found it. You probably use Cornelia as your sleeper for Sand Devil. If you can find a different helm for her, this could work. This gives you a lot more speed, and which is what you need on your Marius. Defense takes a little bit of hit, but that's fine. That's fine. Speed is more important here. And the crit damage doesn't go bad that much. Or what you could also do is, instead of doing this, because right now you have too much crit rate, so you could just do this swap, and then your own crit damage gloves, try to change the roll from, so right now where your gloves, right now the ascension is crit rate. Change this ascension by using the chaos dust to get this crit damage. What this will do is this will reduce your crit rate to 108, but this will increase your crit damage back to exactly 302. So you will not lose anything, but you will have gained a lot more speed already, which is pretty nice. Actually, you can't do this because you're missing one stone skin piece. Does this work now? It also works now. It also works now, but this way you are not gaining. I mean, you're still gaining 30 speed, don't get me wrong, and then you will go even more on crit damage, right? So that's one thing to keep a look at. But in general, don't use defense percentage boots or anything. Use speed. Use speed. And of course, work towards getting your Marius up higher, so that you can get even more stats, right? You have only 2-star, which means that you will also get defense, right? Yeah, you will get 650 more defense, right? So the defense, once you swap the boots, was going down to like 5.6k. You will get it back to 6.2 easily with that blessing. And my account, my Marius has 6.5, right? So this is really, really good. And I have an 9-piece Slayer. So if you can get those stats on lethal, it's great. So that's one change I would suggest. And then you will also, of course, also get more crit damage, 38% on the 4-star. You're also going to get accuracy, 75 accuracy, and then later even more speed on the 6-star. So that's what I would suggest. Let me have a look at the chat for a second. Kenshin, you messaged me. Okay, I'll take a look after this. Hey Haxer, first time here. Nice to have you here. You said to take anything from Crutrax. Let's see. She had, I think she had gloves and stone skin, right? Okay. So if we take this from Crutraxa, and then again, let me give back the lethal gloves, unless there are speed boots in stone skin. Decent speed boots, that is. And let's use this. Great. These ones potentially, or they're all, ooh, attack percent. But then that they might serve better on Carnage, even though that one has more crit rate. Yeah. Actually, let's stick to using this for now. Oh, this is nice. This is amazing. This is amazing. Now all we gotta do is find a lethal piece on either the weapon or the shield, and we golden. So we don't need as much crit rate, we need speed. And a little bit of crit rate, a little bit of crit damage would be nice. This one. I guess it has to be this one. Yeah, this looks great. This looks great. So what I'd suggest is change this, ascend this until you get this to crit damage, which will give you 20% more crit damage, which will take you to 302, where you were starting out. And now you've gained what, 53 more speed. Insane. Your defense has sacrificed a little, but it will be covered once you get the 3-star blessing, right? And the nice thing is that this is a 6-star piece with already a +4 roll, and I personally would put this here to get this to +10 to up the defense even more. I would give this more speed here as well. These are high glyphs, so I'm not gonna do them for you. That's your decision, but I would recommend that you do. Right, so use your highest glyphs on your most used champions. A lot of people get into this habit of saving everything, even the high glyphs. Use them on your best champions, because if you do, that way your best champions are going to help you get even more glyphs. So don't hoard glyphs like that. Don't use them on all your champions, but on your best, on your most used champions in every area of the game. In live arena, in Hydra, Chimera, your most used champions should get your best glyphs. So like this is a preset I'm gonna save for you. Champion preset, and you can switch it whenever you want, and then work towards getting your blessing higher, is what I would say. On this, so this of course ideally should be defense percent, or not percent defense, but you have a very good defense roll. I'm assuming that's your best one that you have. So let's see, defense. I want to see the highest defense. I want to see the highest attack. Speed is more important. And let's see what you have in Stone Skin. That's your best piece. Okay, that makes sense. Potentially this could be as well. Let's see, does it roll defense? It rolls accuracy, which is not half bad either. These could be your gloves as well. They give you even more speed. Not gloves, your banner. Yeah, this could be it as well, actually. And then on your amulet and your ring, let's see, is your highest defense? Looks like it. Here I want just the highest defense. Accuracy for the amulet would be nice. Yeah, looks like this is the best one. I mean, you could get a better ring later on, because yeah, that ring is not that good. But you could try rolling this ring, because right now it's quite bad. I'll actually roll this because you have a lot of this material, and this ring in its current state is not good. Hopefully it rolls defense. Yes, defense percent. It's still better than before. Let's see if we can get a defense roll on the Ascension. We do. Nice. And I think once you roll this up, it will definitely become your better defense ring. It'll have more defense, definitely, 100%. You have silver? Okay, you have silver. I'll roll this up. Now you will notice that this will, where did it go? Yeah, this already gives you more defense. And if you get this all the way up, right now you don't have enough of these extracts to get this to +6. But once you do, it's going to be even more defense. And you got a defense percent roll. That's insane. I'll put like a lower one for now. And then you can decide to put a higher glyph later on. But this is really nice. So you can all, I think you can safely switch this as more defense, right? Crit damage, I'm assuming crit damage with crit damage ascension is what you were looking for, and you don't have that many pieces like that. Yeah, but you have also not rolled it, so maybe you can get something. My prio champs are Galathea, Marius, Fabian, Arbice, and Carnage. Yeah, makes sense. Then someone please let me know how to request a takeover. Just ping me on Discord. Right now we already have 2 people in the queue. And then after that you can join in. Thank you, Evelina. That's exactly. Didn't know you were watching. I don't know if I should out your identity, Evelina. Okay, she says no. And she outed herself just by that. Actually, this needs to go to +12 before I can try to ascend this. Can you leave my Marius the best you can? Yeah, I can try. No problem. This one, unfortunately, is not gonna be the. Let's keep the amulet as it is. So let's go back to the preset manager. So I think this is your best gear at the moment for Marius. This preset. I'm gonna save it again. This is your best gear for your Marius, for sure. What you could do is this material you don't have, otherwise I would have. Actually, you have 3. I'm gonna do this. Maybe we get lucky. Wow. Okay. Wow. This is insane. This was insane luck. This was insane luck. Oh my god. Crit damage on the first roll. You are getting a lot of luck right now. So this is incredible. Your crit damage does not move. Your defense changes a little bit, but not that much. Your accuracy has improved by 50. And your speed has gone up by, what is it? 57? This is insane. This is insane. Does that banner have no speed at all? Should I equip it, or should I leave it as in the preset? What do you think? What do you think? All right, so waiting for your response. There's a stream delay between when I speak and when you can respond. I think the delay is a bit lower on Twitch. Do it? Okay, I do it. But just keep in mind that your Kutraxa will be missing gloves. So what I do now, especially now that we have this ascension, I would actually put this one here, and hopefully, again, luck has been on our side. Hopefully we can get that +10 roll. Come on. Ah, damn it. Still not bad. Still not bad. Did not fail. I would also give speed glyph. Hopefully +5 is not bad. Let's see what else we can do. Defense percentage. I would definitely put more speed here. It was also yes, that's fine. It's fine. Speed, defense. This, I don't have this, but you can take this up. You can get more accuracy right over here, and here also I would put my defense, maybe get to +8. You have so many of these. Wow. Okay, then I think I'm using many of these to give more. +5 is fine. we also don't need to be wasteful. I know I'm contradicting myself, but +5 is okay. But let's get to +5 wherever we can on the defense percentage. +5 or higher. For example, here. +6. Nice. This one can be higher. +8. Come on. Come on, +8. Yeah, so this is one of the common mistakes I see when I'm doing takeovers. People stockpile a lot of their high glyphs and they don't use it. Use it on your best champions, guys. I can't say that enough. This is 5-star, unfortunately. That's why we can't use that. But it's looking quite nice, I have to say. HP percent, we can also glyph a little bit. Again, Marius is going to be one of your most used champions. But you could get a better ring, which is why I don't want to go and use this one. Nice, +8. That's insane. So again, later on when you get these resources, you can get this ring ascension even higher to get even more defense. Get this accuracy higher. That's something I cannot do right now. I don't have the resources. This defense we can rank up. I'm assuming you have high glyphs here as well. Yes. 40, come on, +40. 32, okay, that's fine. And of course, all the speed you can glyph up even more whenever you can. Whenever you have resources, put them in. This ring is something that you should replace, hopefully in the future, with a 6-star, not ring, what am I saying, but shield. With a 6-star shield later on. Change this ascension to defense, this to defense, this to defense. These 3 ascensions need to be changed to defense, maxed up. That way you will get even more defense. Otherwise, this is looking nice and dandy. Rank this up, rank this ascension up. Already at 6k defense with 300 crit damage. Insane, insane. Once you get higher blessing, this Marius is going to be hitting like a truck. Let's see. I want to see if why don't you have the right... Oh my god. What are you doing, buddy? This is a shit gemstone. You don't have the starstone to switch. You should put this one on. Both of these should be these two. More ignore defense. You want more ignore defense. So this one, I understand why you put this on. But later on, we're gonna be going for maxing out. So his A2 is multi-hit, right? We are aiming that he already reaches the max damage because it's a max HP nuke. That he doesn't need to increase the damage on the subsequent hits. Right? Which is why this gemstone is not the right one. You need to put 2 of these. That's 6% more ignore defense. You don't have the starstone, so I cannot do it yet, but do it afterwards. And then for the circular one, let's see what we can find. Let's look at socketed as well. To be honest, more than this, I would use this, especially in the arena. And you will already with this high speed that you've just gotten, you will already start seeing much more wins in the live arena. Do we do DM me for takeovers, because you will need to share the credentials, right? And we don't want to do that on the Discord itself. Mix the wilds and fully send if you consider. Don't have the resource to do that. Break the gemstones. You sure? I mean, this one is not trash, so I will not break this one, right? But this one you could break. You already have 2 more and you get this very easily, so I can destroy this one. But this one I will not destroy because it's a useful one. So let's socket this. This again, don't need to destroy, even though you get more of them. But this is better, right? You have a lot of these, so I can destroy this. So let's put this in. This gemstone, by the way, everybody watching, one of the best gemstones. One of the, I think, like, probably from the circular gemstones, one of the best, if not the best. You should be using all of these. it hurts me to see these gemstones lying around and not being used. This is so good, especially for your PvP champions. Crushing Ren is not the right blessing on 2-star. This is definitely not the right blessing. You switch to this when you get to 6-star, but not yet. You don't have the gems to switch, but once you have the gems, I would switch it to either Cruelty, which is going to help you in PvE, or to, where's that, to Soul Reap. This is going to help you better in PvP, also in PvE, to be honest, in bosses. This is fine. Yeah, that's fine. Lasting Gift Sniper is all fine. I personally, so I would highly recommend getting this mastery. For PvE, for bosses, this is very helpful. For all bosses. Because especially when Leech is out there, Marius can heal back. This is how I run my Marius. And Life Drinker is a very essential mastery, more than this, that I would recommend that people get. Very, very useful. I think, and for most damage dealers, for most PvE damage dealers, it's very, very important. Okay, so Cat's Case, take this up to plus 15 whenever you can. But this is already a massive improvement on your Marius. Okay, so I wanted to look at your Chimera team. So what is your Chimera team at the moment? Let's have a look. Which difficulty are you doing? Not Ultra Nightmare, not Nightmare. Okay, you're doing Brutal. Yes, you're doing Brutal with... What's... Why are you not using Marius? You have very good champions. Okay. Since you've done your keys, let me give you a recommendation for a team. So you should use your Arbice. It's gonna be one of your champions. Forget the trials for now. Right now you need to do more damage so you can go up and start getting more materials. And to be honest, with the team that I'll tell you, you will also do more trials. So Arbice is a very good champion. Right now you have her built fast, but you could give her... So let's see what happens if I give her Arbiter's gear. Right now, what is she wearing? She's in Stone Skin, she's in Supersonic. Arbiter is not in Supersonic. Okay, that's one problem. Can we boost her speed by keeping her in Supersonic? Let's have a look. So first off, do you have any more Supersonic rings? Not rings. Accessories, that's the word. Let's have a look. So Supersonic, you have this, for example, and you have this. So for example, if you use this, do you have a Supersonic banner? Doesn't look like it, unless I'm blind. Okay, doesn't look like it. Now you can potentially... We've lost some speed because there was a pinpoint involved, but let's see if we can find faster gear. Equipped. Priority stats. This is how you find your faster gear, guys. Click high on the speed. And then go to the gear set that you want to look at first. So Supersonic. We do want that 4-piece. It's actually quite useful. This is a perfect set of boots. So I'm going to take the boots off of the search. This is a better set of gloves than the one you have equipped at the moment, right? So actually let's just look at gloves compared to what you have. So you have HP percent with crit damage, and then this guy's wearing much better gloves. So this defense percentage, so maybe you can get an HP percent roll. You could roll this to get an HP percent or defense percentage. So if I try this on, let's have a look at all the others. Gloves and boots are taken care of. We look at the others. So looks like she's wearing the best shield that she can, right? Yeah, looks like it. Helm as well, as she's wearing the fastest helm that she can. Chest, she is not. Okay, but this will be lower speed. Actually, it's because the speed set's going away. Okay, let's have a look. we do this for a second. We also need that accuracy. We'll go to speed sets. So if we steal this from Arbiter, actually we lose out on accuracy. So let's leave the boots. This is good steal. And I think this is good. There you go. There you go. This is a huge upgrade. So you get 16 more speed, no 17 more speed, which is really good. You also get a 2000 more defense, which is going to help you in the Chimera, right? And you can get more defense potentially by rolling defense percent or HP percent. Either is fine. Over here, you can get more speed by putting on glyphs here, and putting on glyphs. There was one more place. I think maybe it's the shield. And then you have accuracy is similar. To be honest, you need a bit more accuracy on your Arbice. You do need a bit more accuracy. Are you wearing the right banner? Let's have a look. Because what we can do now is we just need highest speed and highest accuracy. So let's do this. So hopefully we can get an accuracy ascension. We do. Amazing. It's fantastic. So this suddenly becomes our best banner. So I think this is a massive improvement. Your HP has gone down, but because your defense has gone up that much, it's fine. 65 HP is not bad. You can get more HP by ascending these to HP percent, rolling it until you get HP percent, and you can get up to like 70k HP, and that's going to be enough. 5.4k defense is super high, right? 375 speed is a massive improvement. Accuracy being high, you will need that for the Chimera. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to save this as a preset. Feel free to switch this over whenever you like. So Arbice is going to be one of the champions, right? Marius is going to be the second champion. You also have Galathier. Galathier is going to be your third champion, because Galathier brings a lot of stuff. Block debuffs, he brings Veil. He also, on the second form, brings your decreased resistance, which is super nice. Increased accuracy, which Marius will also bring. Block active skills, which is needed for the Ram form. Not Ram, Viper form. Galathier is going to be your third champion. Your fourth champion is going to be Lydia. Right? I think she's built fine. And your fifth champion, let me think. You need a fear champion. Let's have a look. What do you have? Debuffs. Let me read the chat as well. I need to read from time to time. I can use the mythical relic on Arbice if you consider. Yeah, that's true. We can also use the mythical relic on Arbice. It'll give her even more speed. Okay, let's look at fear. Not really very good options. Not really very good options. Okay, that's fine. You will have fear from Lydia. But to be honest, wait. I think it's fine. You will have a reviver in Galathier. You can bring Marius back once he dies. Yeah, that's fine. So your fifth champion should be who should it be? Let me think. What's your current team again? Is it brutal? Geo. Not really. I mean, could be Geo. Do you have a note? Doesn't look like it. Yeah, you don't. Could it be Mithrala? You have Narma by any chance? No, you don't. Could be Mithrala. Actually, could also be an unkillable champion. Do you have Paragon? I have used Paragon very effectively in my Ultra Nightmare Chimera team. There's a few videos out there on my channel. If you haven't watched them, take a look. You could use Paragon in a toxic set. Build him out. You have take him to 60, build him out, put him in a toxic set, and not actually better maybe would be Mercy Flex. So Merciless, 4-piece Reflex and 4-piece Merciless. Or if you can't get that, you could get like Toxic and Merciless, and he can be your 5th champion, and then he can guard Marius while Marius smacks the Ram form. So that's what I would recommend as the team. I think there's a lot of people who want takeovers, so I'm gonna stop here. We can jump into your account again, no problem. But hopefully you've gotten a couple of good upgrades on your Arbice, and again you can change the relic Perk Shadow, even though it's a great relic. I think this is gonna be better. Also more gemstones, nice gemstones. So definitely switch this out. You'll get more speed once you rank this up. Your Marius is definitely an improvement right now. Where is he? Even yeah, he's gotten massive improvement in his kit. You'll notice how much more effective he's gonna be in PvP as well as in PvE. And then similarly, you need to change your builds by giving people more speed. Like Carnage is decent, but a lot of your other nukers especially don't have speed. So hopefully you've seen how I'm approaching building the champions. So if you can replicate that, you'll be able to get more champions built even better. And again, we can take a look at your account again. But for now, let's jump. And who is next on the list? I think Royal Plays, you were the first, so I'll jump on your account next. Are you still in the chat? Yeah. You do have Narma. Narma is actually great for the Viper form. Then why did I not see Narma on your account? Ah, she is there. She is there. Okay, so then you can use her instead of Paragon. Then don't build Paragon. Use Narma. I also have a video on using Narma for the Ram form. Not why do I still keep calling it Ram? For the Viper form. You can use Narma there. All right, we'll jump out of your account and let's go to Royal's account. Have you sent me details? Yes, you have. So let me jump in. All right. Okay, so what's the order? I kind of forgotten. So Royal Plays, you are next. I'm already logging into your account. I will see from who sent me the messages first, essentially. So I think Thunder's not sent a message. He's just waved. Okay, I'll wave back. Love Immortal Kenchan. So you will be next after Royal, okay? And then after that is Haxer, and then Sander. That's gonna be the order. I can't promise we'll get to everybody. Will depend on how much energy I have left after a few, and how much time we spent on each account. So this is Royal Plays your account, and let's have a look. Thanks a lot. I'll try Marius, Arbice, Normal, Lydia. 5th was Galathir. 5th one was Galathir. You have the team to move to Ultra Nightmare, to be honest. You have the team. You just have to build them nicely, and then you'll start collecting Emrys fragments. You'll start getting more relic materials, and your progress is gonna be really good. You have really good champions. I'm very jealous of your Galathir, to be honest. All right, so we are on Royal Plays account. 31 million player power, very similar to mine actually. How long have you been playing the game? Let's look. Not challenges, actually challenges. 20. Okay, so you've been playing for a long time. That's very nice. Great Hall max as it. Oh, it's not maxed. Why is your Great Hall not maxed? For this, if you've been playing this long, I would have expected the Great Hall to be fully maxed. It's not. Weird. And you are in bronze 3. What? Are you not playing recently? I mean, no way to tell, is there? Actually, yes, there is. The chase, not COJ. Actually, why is the COJ still there? Ah, so you've taken a break. You've taken a break and you've come back. That's what it looks like. Collected all of these. Okay, so what was I gonna look at? Yeah, arena. I was surprised. Why are you in bronze? My new account is already in gold 3 or something. Like your defense, you have a good defense. Nobody's attacking you, but I guess you just took a break. What's your farming team? You're a good team. I just got back into it. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. That makes sense. Haven't seen this with these cool champions. So like this background, I only know from like new accounts. But like what I'm trying to say is that this arena looks too tiny for champions of this caliber. Okay. And Narcissus is not smacking very hard. Partly due to Harima's passive. Come on, killer. Bring everybody back. Yeah, he's not smacking very hard. Why is he not smacking hard? And why are these teams in... Okay, so first off, you want to climb back up, right? Take off this defense. Take off this defense. Put in, like, your uncommon champion so that you will get easier fights to move up. Once you are in gold 3, gold 4, gold 5, which you can easily reach, then put in this defense. Don't do it now. That would be my first recommendation. Okay, so the champions that I just used, I want to see how they built. How often do you do takeovers? Whenever there's a request. Pretty much, if there's a request when I'm streaming, I'm gonna do it. Most likely. He has very low crit damage. His damage is based on attack, right? And he has very low attack as well. No wonder he wasn't smacking. So you're running him just as in the support role, I guess, because Odin can't smack. No, you're not. You have crit damage. Why do you have an accuracy? Okay, I guess you're trying to build him to do both, but you don't have the gear for it. That's what I'm gathering. Yeah, that's what I'm gathering, because Coronet. Okay, wait, I'm jumping ahead. Let's have a look at the champions. Let's have a look at the relics, all that nice stuff. But before we do that, I got distracted from here. So this definitely should go up once you prioritize your arena. Get back up. This should fill up quite easily. Area bonuses, faction wars, a little bit in there. Demon Lord, I personally would not. What's this, buddy? This is not good. Okay, what's not good here? It's good that you are prioritizing Hydra. That's the right thing to do. And a little bit on Curse City. What's not good is that you're spreading your medals all over. That's not good. Hydra is grade 3, which means that it's the most expensive to upgrade. Which means that you should focus. You should focus on getting your ignore defense to the max. Then you should focus on speed to the max, then crit damage, resistance, accuracy, and then look at the HP, attack, and defense. and this spread is gonna make you take ages to upgrade anything. And in my account, I have a very late game account. In my account, I have this at +10, and these two also either close to +10 or level 9 or something. Nothing on these two. Nothing. Don't need it. Once you have the ignore defense high enough, it's generally enough, and crit damage. Those things just make it enough. So that's one thing that I would recommend to change. I keep Plat for a whole season. Okay. So you've just not been playing for a while. That's what I am getting. So you're saying that you have the champs, you have the team to go even up to Plat. Let's have a look. So in terms of champions, let's have a look at your roster. You have a decent number of mythical champions. You have 3 mythical champions that you've pulled. Laz 6-star, that's crazy. That's gonna be super helpful for your Chimera. I'm sure that you're already using him in the Chimera. Mikage, of course, from the Fusion. Aphidus is an incredible champion, but why is he in 9-piece stone skin? The only champion in the game who should be in 9-piece stone skin should be UDK. I mean, there are some other niche builds, but why is he in 9-piece stone skin? And why does he not have crit damage amulet? And why does he have defense %? Where do you use Aphidus? Temporus Morbidia decrease. This feels like a very random build on Aphidus. You do have Helm Smasher, but his damage is based on attack, not defense. So this should be attack %, not defense %. I'm sure you have some crit damage gloves. Stone skin, I mean, you don't need to build him in stone skin whatsoever. He's not a PvP champion. Do you not have any crit damage gloves? Yeah, you have several. It's weird that this girl is wearing crit damage gloves and Aphidus is not. Aphidus is one of my most used champions on my account. This is a very weird Aphidus build. Would love to hear why. Is it from Form 2? Do you have 2 Aphiduses? What do you mean by Form 2 build? I don't think you have 2 Aphidus. For the mythical Form 2, that's what you mean. Okay, where do you use the Form 2? Yeah, his damage is based on defense, but he is not a damage dealer. If you're building it for this, then your accuracy is too low. It's just 197. It's not gonna help you land any of these debuffs that Aphidus does want to land. And your resistance is very low at 273. So this build is for neither form, in my opinion. Speed is too low as well. I personally think that Aphidus is better in his first form, unless, I mean, are you using him in the Chimera? That could be my only thinking. You are this hard difficulty. Why are you running hard? You can't do Chimera further than that. You're doing 2 keys on hard. Why? Oh, you're not even using your Aphidus here. You're not using your Alaz here. What are you doing, buddy? What are you doing? Those teams are not the best teams you can run. You have Alaz. He's one of the best Chimera champions. The skill alone. And you're not using him. You're not using Aphidus. Even for Form 2, it's not a good build. Anyways, let's move on. Ashnar is also in 9-piece stone skin. Flat HP. I mean, Aphidas is, I think, defense and HP. Defense is on the second form, HP is on the first. So at least that makes sense. But flat HP, attack, amulet. Okay, you need to tell me where you use your Ashnar. He's way too slow. Does not have enough accuracy. And true, Alaz also needs Crushing Ren. He's on 6-star. These builds are all over the place. How's Mikage build? Also 9-piece stone skin? No, at least not that. He's in protection, which is good. Ideally 9-piece protection, but I guess you don't have the pieces. He's built well. High speed. Accuracy to land her stuff. Some resistance, not the highest. Temporal chains. Okay, that's fine. Alaz is defense percent, crit damage defense. That's good. Crit damage, okay, so it looks like you know how to build champions, right? Again, for a 6-star mythical champion, he's way too slow. Like, way too slow. I would not build him in Stone Skin and Lethal, personally. I would build him in what's the name? Merciless. 9-piece. Because he's more used in PvE than PvP. But he's built well. I can say that. Hey Kusanagim. How you doing? I recently inherited this account. What does that mean? Did you buy the account? Didn't you just say that you were in plat? You hold plat? Or was that a different account then? Yeah, because two of your mythical champions are not built well. Carnage is ungeared. Let's see if he has a preset. Most likely this. Not a good build. Crit rate is lacking. Accuracy is low. Speed is very low. Okay, wait. So, different account. So what am I doing on this account? Do you need help in any area? Hey, Sebastian. How have you been? It's been a while. Okay, so Royal, where do you need help on this account? It seems like you personally also just got this account. A lot of the builds are quite weird. Trunda. I mean, if you don't need help, then I can also move on to the next person. That's perfectly fine. I mean, if you're saying you held plat for a season, I don't know if you really need that much of my help, personally. But this account definitely can be improved, because it's hitting hard Chimera with these weird champions, even though it has very good mythicals just sitting there doing nothing. Very odd to me. Been okay, you guys doing well? Yeah, doing pretty well. I was actually away for a couple of weeks, so streaming the first time since I'm back. Doing some takeovers today. This is the second one. Look at DM. Let me have a look. Iron Twins. Okay. Gotcha. Okay, so let's have a look at the Iron Twins team. What do you have? Okay, let me run this. See how it's working. 1x speed. Okay, so it's the Amius. You have double Yumiko. That's crazy. It's probably running the double Yumiko reset team for the Hydra. I mean, this is not a bad team. What you have here, like Newt's. I'm surprised Newt's not reset enough to constantly go for his A3. I mean, the run is a bit slow, but it should never fail. Does he ignore unkillable or block damage? It's the Doomsday Machine, right? Okay, that's too slow. 1 minute 6. I mean, this is a pretty good team. You want to make it fast, I assume. Look at the presets. Oh, are there no presets? Oh, you can make this team faster just by putting in presets. I thought there were presets. Okay. Clip farming. There's no space for presets. Which one do I kick out? Yeah, there's no slot. What do I kick out? Do I just kick this out? Doesn't look like this is for something. Right. So even if I just run presets, I think this already. Just do this. Never do this. Yumiko's faster, 241. Note is so slow, my god. 241 to 11. Start with this, and then do this. And you should start with this, do this, then do this. Something like this. First choice, second choice. There you go. I don't think you need Odin in this team, to be honest. They should already do it faster. Any redo them all if you can just discount, so I don't know. I mean, if you don't know anything about it, I should not be looking at this account. Like, takeovers should be for people whose account it is and they've been struggling on some place. Okay, then I'll jump out of this account, because if you don't know anything about this account, why should I be looking at it? Okay, I'll hop off and we'll move on to the next one on the list. But you see, this run is already fast. It was like 1 minute 20 or something previously, because Newt is now continuously doing his A3s. There you go. It's gonna be under a minute just by doing a preset. I'm sure, like, if you replace the Odin, you can get it even faster. And if Newt was a bit faster, like even if he was 220 speed, this would go even faster. Like, they're resetting so crazily. Yeah. Okay, no, but I don't want to do this if you don't know anything about the account. Apologies. I'll jump out. Okay, so who was next on the list? Let me have a look. So next up was Kenchan. I will need your account details, Kenchan. And after Kenchan, it's gonna be Haxer. Haxer, also send me your details so I can jump on next easy. Alright, so next up is Kenchan. We're gonna jump into your account. Kenchan, I think you've sent me the wrong credentials. What have I missed on chat? It's definitely not your account to ask about our twins with stacked account like that. Yeah, I agree. No, I mean, I have no idea. Like, I have no problems with doing it, even if it's a stacked account. It's just, it should be your account. Need some help if you can. Have you messaged me already? If you haven't, just message me on Discord. Unkillable, what time's good? Note MX3 Painkeepers, yeah, definitely. Okay, trying again. Okay, now it works. Alright, launching. Alright, we are on Ken Chan's account. Or rather, loading into it. Ken Chan, so where should I take a look? Which area of the game? So you are level 89, 5.3 million. So like a mid-game account. Mid to late game, rather. You've been playing the game for, okay, over 2 to 70 days for sure. When did you start? 23, so a couple of years. All right. Great Hall. Ah, you went for accuracy first. That's good. And then you're spreading it all over. I mean, I personally would go resistance, then crit damage, then HP, then defense, and then finally attack. But it's fine. It's not the end of the world. Putting it into faction wars. Okay, that's good. We have Lydia because you have Lydia. Okay, then for now you don't need to put it into faction wars. I know it's cheap, and I know in videos I've also said so. But since you already have Lydia, then you don't need to push this yet, because you will need this for faction wars hard. But you right now, I don't think you can do faction wars hard. Yeah, because it's for late game when you'll get to like level 100 or something. Okay, so other than that, let's have a look at the Hydra, because that you said that you want help in Hydra. Ignore defense, good. So first thing I can immediately tell you, also why this is this is a waste of medals, to be honest. Should not. But okay, what's done is done. So I would suggest that stop putting medals here. You don't need it right now, and start putting medals to complete this up to level 10, then put it into speed, then crit damage on Hydra. Let's have a look at your champions. You have Crixia, which is amazing. You have Empress, nice. You have Mikage. You don't have Carnage yet. All right. Okay. You have Ninja. That's nice. You've been playing for a long time. Mikey, Arbiter, Physics, Gurgo. That's nice as well. I see a Freya. I'm not seeing Thor. Did you not do the fusion? Whisper. You haven't built your Xenomorph fully. Your Ezio is also unbuilt. Okay. Ooh, you also have Shuzen. That's crazy. And you have Padre. Wow. It's really good. The first thing I'm immediately seeing on your account is that you don't have a lot of high blessings. Yeah, you really don't. So that's one area that I can already recommend to push towards, is on blessings. This means that you're doing your Hydra, that this is already climbing up, which is good. You have some souls in your collection. I hope that you're doing your Iron Twins daily. If you're not, then do that. That looks like you have a team, so keys are also done. That's good. If you do your Iron Twins daily, and if you do just your Hydra keys, you get a good constant stream of these soul stones, and then keep pulling them on like 2x events, and then you should be able to start getting souls nicely. Okay, so let's look at your Hydra teams. I took some breaks, so not that long. Okay. Funny enough, I haven't done any. What? You haven't done any fusions. Why? Why? Fusions are one of the best ways to get so many good champions. Yeah, you don't have a lot of shards. You should start saving shards for the next fusion. March fusions for the last 2 years have been really good. So there's a good chance that this upcoming fusion is also good. Oh, what? You don't have an XP boost. Might be the first account that I see that doesn't have an active XP boost. Have you not been playing recently? I mean, it looks like you have. How come you don't... You have an XP boost here? XP boost here. Which will expire, so I'm gonna put this on. Select these. These 2 keys will expire. You should also take. Your XP boosts are all sitting here. Maybe you'd use them strategically. But this one is gonna expire anyhow, so it's fine. Okay. Hydra. I get distracted very easily, don't I? So let's... You haven't done your keys. Let's take a look. You have only 2 presets. You have Mithrala, which means that you have done Hydra a decent amount. So you don't have presets, which means that you need to tell me which difficulties you'd normally go for. Because I only see 2 teams and it has overlapping champions, so there's no way that you use these champions in more than one difficulty. And does your clan finish off Nightmare? Is another question. I don't know if you could do Nightmare, but probably you could do Brutal. So let's have a look at this team, for example. Mithrala. 235. 524, okay. Kage 286. 261. You could reduce the resistance a little bit to give it slightly more accuracy, but she's built well. Ninja. He's a bit slow. I can't see the gear set from here as well. I'm just looking at the total stats. It's a bit slow, but otherwise, and he has too much accuracy. You don't need that much accuracy. Attack is 6k, that's really good. Python. So fine. Lydia is built well as well. Oh, good. Let me think about the team. So you have Hex. You have Ally Attack, Ninja, and Mikage is an insane combo for damage. You have a Reviver. You have Block Buffs. You have Defense Down Weaken, increased speed. And you have Block Buffs from Wukong. HP is quite low though. That's a good team. Good team. You're lacking Provoke. That's the one thing missing that I see, unless you have it on a gear set. So let's see. Ninja. You got the stats, but you don't have a good gear set. You don't have damage ignore. Actually, no, never mind. You do. You have instinct. Never mind. Same problem that I criticized on the other account. Okay, guys, everybody watching. If you've heard this from all the CCs out there who say that, oh, at some point in your account in late game or something, you need to switch all your boots from speed to attack percent, defense percent, whatnot, it's garbage advice. That advice is only relevant for the ultra cracks, the ultra whales, because those are the only people who can still manage 300 speed or more even by using attack percent boots. Okay, for most of us, my account, 5-6 year old account, and I do everything. Yeah, right. I have an extreme endgame account. I have finished everything. Volara, Raman to Marius, Grim Forest. I finished like top 5 of the last 2 rotations. So I've done everything there is to do. I have barely 5 champions, maybe less, who are wearing anything but speed boots. Speed boots are the way to go. Just use speed boots. This attack percentage, defense percentage, you're missing out on speed. He's only running 199 speed. That's a problem. Accuracy, again, is not ideal. Should be attack percentage. This is fine, but the ascension, hopefully you can... you haven't tried, but you should aim to get this to crit damage as well. Ideally. Yeah, this ideally should be attack, but I see your point because this is a double attack roll and double speed, so it's fine. And it rolled accuracy, this is fine. Attack. Now the thing is that Ninja, you need high amount of ignore defense because yeah, it's one of the best ways to do damage, and because right now you don't have your ignore defense maxed out, so there's even more reason to need ignore defense. So ideally you need ideally Merciless, but I also saw that you don't have Carnage, which means that you don't have good Merciless gear yet. So then you need either Lethal or Savage, one of the two. But I also see that you don't have a lot of lethal gear because you're not farming the Dark Pay enough. Let's look at Savage. You also don't have a lot of Savage gear. You're not farming the Fire Knight either. Why? Why? I was loving opening shards and now I started saving. Okay. Same for all fusions. Brutal is my max. Stop test. Okay, I guess they finished up the difficulties. That's good. Random team, so I don't mind it too much. AMG Hassan, how you doing? Hey SMG, appreciate the community engagement and free help. May I request takeover to help with the attack team? Just message me on Discord. There's a long lineup. I don't know if I'll get to you, but if I don't, then we can continue this on the next stream. These boots are mainly for crit rate, not the attack percentage. No, I get that, but because I've been seeing it more regularly, that's why I wanted to give out the public message, let's say. How do I get in on the free takeover? Message me on Discord. And again, as I said, I might not get to all of them today. Okay, so I am seeing your problem. You don't have a lot of ignore defense gear. That's your problem. So that's why you're running Instinct. So first thing, why are you not farming more Fire Knight? We just had an event which finished, which was like the three times chances of getting Savage. You should have been all over that. That's something that I would highly recommend that you do. Let's see if we can find 4 decent pieces. Because right now you also have a lot of accuracy, way too much accuracy that you don't need. Okay. Can I steal from Mikey? Hope I can. I can look for something else instead. But I'm hoping I can steal from Mikey and it's fine. Okay, so let's have a look. I want attack percentage. Let's look how many attack percentage chests you have. How about this? Let's see if this can roll attack percent. It doesn't. Take this up. Another speed roll would be amazing. HP percent also not bad. Let's take this actually. And Yeah, don't need crit rate. Speed. I need crit damage. Actually, no, I need crit rate as well. Okay, if I take this. Mikey S is the clan boss. Yeah, okay. Yeah, clan boss. I will try not to steal anything from. In general, I will try not to steal. Are you not using Painkeeper or Brogni in clan boss? I hope. Let me know if you are. If you are, then I will try not to steal from them. Why did I do that? Yeah, so assuming that Painkeeper, Seeker, 2-man. You are using Painkeeper. Damn it. Why is Painkeeper bearing crit damage though? Damn it. I wished you were not using Painkeeper. So I can't steal from Painkeeper. Okay, but I could steal from Mikey again. Painkeeper's gloves were better, for sure. Can't steal this chest either. But if you were not... Or if you are using Painkeeper, then why was her chest not rolled up? That's something that I don't understand. I guess this then. Come on, give me crit damage. Attack percent, come on. Yes. Nice. We got lucky again. That's great. There you go. Because of speed tune. Yeah, but you could try to find that same speed on another set of gloves. Crit damage gloves from the Savage set is not ideal. Okay. Okay. I'm trying not to steal from Painkeeper anymore. Speed high, this low. Okay, let's see this. No. I was even shocked that you upgraded it. Because you didn't want more speed. Sorry, didn't think that through. Apologies. Luckily, it did not land on speed. Bit of a problem. Let's see what we can do. We have too much crit rate. Maybe this can land crit rate. Would be nice. Damn it. I guess we keep it like this. I mean, this is already a massive improvement. Huge improvement. You could take this up further once you have the oils, and this will give you like 5 more speed. So you will get to 222. You can roll this to crit damage. That's going to take this to 240, which is where we started from. Attack being a bit low is fine because you are getting a massive upgrade in the defense ignore, right? And you are getting a lot more speed. So 222, it's going to be like what, 23 more speed. Accuracy, you never need it for 50 accuracy. There's an upgrade. If you can find a different set of gloves for Painkeeper, it's going to make the build even better at the same speed. Ninja's 97% crit rate and still hits hard. Yeah, of course he will, but he will not hit consistently. That 3%, he's gonna not hit as hard. Sometimes I'm gonna roll this to plus 12. If we can get attack percent, even though it's defense, it might sometimes be better. Because even with the one piece of Merciless, you get the 10% more attack. Not the case this time around. Let's have a look. So I want to see if we can get the highest attack. Okay. Crit damage. Is that the only crit damage one? We have these. Yeah, you don't have a lot of accessories either, so it looks like you're not farming dungeons enough. There you go. 305 for brutal difficulty. 305 accuracy is enough. Yeah, I think this is a good change. Your crit rate is too high. You can sacrifice some of that to get in more speed or more crit damage. But this is a good change. I'm gonna save this as a preset. You can flip this, and again, ideally, you wanna get rid of Painkeeper's gloves. Let's see if I can find Painkeeper something else. Where are you, Painkeeper? Okay, so let's see. High speed. Set really doesn't matter. Any set. You just want to keep the speed the same. 224. Does one speed matter? Will the speed tune work if we change the speed by 1? There you go. How about I do this? Speed remains the same. How about this? Does this work? Speed doesn't change at all. Your crit rate changes a little bit, but I hope you're not using Painkeeper as damage anyhow. This does not even use your glyphs. Right, so this way we have the glove available for Ninja. So now You can check it. I mean, the speed is the same, right? So it should not matter. Worst case, if it doesn't work, just change it back, right? Not the end of the world. Let's get the preset again, and then we can work from there. And let's get this on. Yeah, that's definitely better. Priority stats, we want a little bit of crit rate, we want high speed, we want high crit damage, accuracy. Okay. All right, so let's see if we can find something here. This could work. I mean, ideally I want to get more crit damage. So okay, now I want to steal this as well. Now I want to steal this as well. Okay, let's try to steal that as well. Because if I can steal that, there's Painkeeper. What can give me 17 speed? Mhm. Oof, oof, oof. Come on. Give me. Damn it. Okay, stealing that is not that simple, is it? Unfortunately. Okay. Bu- 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 Okay, then I'll leave it like this for now. Should I equip it? $228. The thing is that you can get 20 more here, right? And you can glyph this. Do you have high glyphs? Oh, you do. Nice. So you could use that. You could also glyph here with some more speed. This one will give you 5 more speed. There's a couple of gloves that have. The thing is that I don't want to risk with the glyphs, because he doesn't have a lot of glyphs. First of all, the number is not that high, especially on speed, and you never know, with glyphs it can go up or down, and you don't have like a small glyphs on speed. That's the problem. That's why I don't want to risk there. So I would say that let's keep it like this, right? And then you can improve it further by getting that accuracy chest. I mean, to be honest, actually this is better anyhow. What am I doing? Because I was able to roll the ascension. Never mind. I mean, this is better anyhow. So just roll this into crit damage, roll this up to plus 12. This one hopefully you can lean to attack, and then on the amulet you can get to crit damage. You already have a much better you have a much better build than before, for sure. I'll leave the preset. You can switch it when you like. Coronet is great on Ninja. Leech's Wrath is also very nice. He's built well. He's built well. Let's look at Mikage. Also fine. Yeah, she's also built fine. Accuracy can be a bit higher, to be honest. Personally, I like her in 9-piece protection, but again, I don't think you have as much protection gear. Actually, you might. No, you don't. Yeah, you don't. Probably not enough to build her in 9-piece protection. I mean, let's see. Maybe you do. I mean, will depend on the... Yeah, you might not have enough. You might not have enough protection. We were to take this. And then take one of these. Let's say this. High speed. We need accuracy. Resistance is not absolutely needed. Pain Keeper I can't steal from. Can I steal from Mordecai? I hope I can. Hope I can steal from Phoenix as well. Yeah, so you can build 9-piece protection. You absolutely can. Speed, you can, like the 10 speed missing, that you can glyph up or you can ascend this. No problem whatsoever. I mean, this might roll into more speed. This might roll into more speed. Accuracy hasn't changed much. Resistance has changed, but to be honest, you don't need high resistance on Mikage. I don't run Mikage with resistance. You don't have to use gloves. There's some extra speed in gloves earlier. Gloves for Painkeeper enough to swap her chest plate for Ninja. Okay, then I missed that. But again, as I said, I forgot that I had also rolled the Ascension attack percent on the chest, so that's fine. I think that the new chest was better anyways. So I think Ninja's fine. I personally would happily sacrifice the resistance, but again, if you could find another set of resistance banner here, that would be good. You would get back a bit of resistance, but this way you're getting the 9-piece protection. Again, you can, the defense HP is going to go up once you roll a lot of these pieces, including this, for example. And then this could be a set that you can make work for sure. For sure. And 9-piece protection is going to be quite nice. Let's save this as well. Scroll of the Unseen on Mikage. What? Why? If anything, this actually no, Coronet is better on Ninja. Scroll is better if you have the boss slayer gemstones, but you don't. Accuracy better than resistance for... Yeah, I agree. Completely agree. And I would change this. So that's where you're getting 50 accuracy from. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. Let's see. Okay, wait. If I were to do this again, because this 50 accuracy is gonna go away, because I don't want to keep the mastery, the mastery that you have. That's not good. Yeah, I really don't need resistance on Mikage. This is insane. Can I steal from Arbiter? Why is Arbiter wearing protection set anyways? You know what? Let's do this. It's already reworked. Never mind. Never mind. I was trying to be smart, but you've already done that. Oh, it's accuracy. You could, to be honest, you could lift some accuracy, right? I just pure speed Arbiter, then we don't want to steal from her, right? Really don't want to steal from her. Okay, we could keep it for now like this, and hopefully whenever you're gonna get an accuracy banner, at that point you could change this into War Master, this blessing, and then your Mikage is gonna be better, definitely, because that 9-piece protection is gonna give you bonus damage from these two, the increased attack and increased crit damage. It's gonna be super nice. Even the shield that she gives Ninja is gonna give more damage because of the 9-piece protection. Alright, so you also had Mithrala, right? Region set, okay. That's fine. I would build her a bit faster. That's fine, not the end of the world. You don't need this much accuracy, by the way. You could swap one of these. Ideally this for a defense percentage chest, if you have any. You don't need that much accuracy. Let's see if we can find something in the what's it set called? So many sets in the game, I'm forgetting names now. Perception, that's what it's called. So this one, for example, is going to give you more defense, but again it's stealing from this guy, which you might be using in Fire Knight, so not the end of the world, to be honest. You also don't have any more chest. Ideally, I just want to give it more speed. That's the aim. Doesn't need to be defense percentage, but just more speed, essentially. Like, even could be HP, could be this, or yeah. Again, she's built fine. Golden elixir, not necessary, but also not a problem. Okay, your reviver was Pythian, if I remember correctly. Again, I would switch this ideally to War Master. Mithrala had War Master as well, right? He did. Okay, nice. Pythian should have War Master ideally. You have him in a bolster set. I mean, fine, no problem. You had the Monkey King in very random pieces of gear. Why is that? He should also be in ignore defense. You could give him so once this is gone, so what you could do is fast instinct, global preset, and then on your monkey, let's see what stats we can get if we use that preset. It is. Now we're going a bit low on the speed. If we can glyph and such some speed, to be honest, this is gonna be a better set because it's gonna do more damage. But in general, I would try to find different block buffs champion. Let's see if we can find someone. You have Ugo. You have Ugo. Use Ugo, or you can even use Lammasu or Crixia. What does Crixia do? Block buffs, decrease resistance, which is also nice. You could use Crixia. You could also use Ugo. To be honest, Ugo's better. Ugo's better. Yep. So I would suggest you do that. Actually, before we go there, one last thing I want to check is you don't have anybody in provoke. Now the question is, do you have good provoke gear? And my hunch tells me you don't, because so far I haven't seen a lot of good pieces. You don't farm dungeons enough from what I've seen. What is provoke gear called? Is it called provoke? Yeah, it's called provoke. Ah, this is horrible. Okay, so you can't use this. Let's see, debuffs, provoke. Does he have AoE provoke? No, he doesn't. Okay, so you could use. She also have A1. Oh, she has AoE provoke. To be honest, you could use her, or you could use Vizix. Vizix actually might be better because she also brings the decreased speed. So I would actually build Vizix. I mean, she's already built decently. Could just use her. So the team would be this, your damage, and then where's Vizix? There she is. And who else was there? We don't need to bring Lydia if we are bringing Ugo, to be honest. Where's Ugo? There he is. She is, rather. And then the last piece of the puzzle. Provoke, decrease speed, block buffs, defense down, hex, increase attack, increase defense. What's missing? What am I missing? HP burn. Ninja is bringing the HP burn as well. What's missing? What's missing? Let me think. Reviver is missing. That's what's missing. So currently you have Pythian, right? What are the other revivers do you have? Oh, Rector, of course, because that way you also get the veil. You get the veil so that you are not affected by the, what's the head called? This one, Torment. It's called Torment, right? Pretty sure. Yeah, it's called Torment. Yeah, I think this is the team. This team right here. I haven't checked Rector's build. Where's she? 4-piece immortal. I would give her regen, to be honest. But this might even work. Give her more resistance. That's all she needs. More. Oh, I haven't really looked at your relics. Mm, some wands, some coronets, a lot of this, which is good. Ah, you didn't get the cat's gaze. Nice. This is actually a good relic for PvP. Okay, so yeah, this is your team. This is your primary team, right? Rector is really good. Visix and Relentless set. Doesn't need to be. Doesn't need to be. Just a tanky Visix. The one of the issues with Visix is that she does put decreased speed, but she also puts ally protect, which means that she can die. So she needs to be tanky. Doesn't need to be in Relentless. Doesn't need to be. So this is gonna be a really good team for you. Your first team for sure. Padraig is also amazing, but you don't need him when you already have Mikage. He can come into your second team. For your second team, let's take a look. Let's say Padraig. Let's bring on Pythian for now. Who's your damage? The thing is that I would have even brought in this guy, Rathalos, over here, but there's not enough space. Yeah, once you upgrade the ignore defense, then there's an argument to be made for taking out Mithrala. Actually, you could even take out Mithrala and put one of these in a hex set. The problem is you don't have good hex gear even, I'm pretty sure. You need to farm your ice golem. Yeah, this is not a lot of gear. So if you can get good hex gear, what you could do is you could put your Visix in the hex set. And then his Visix by herself is doing a lot of things. She will be bringing provoke, he will be bringing decrease speed, and then she will also bring hex. 3 things in one. Once you are able to do that, you can take off Mithrala and you can bring in Rathalos. Rathalos is going to do a lot of damage because Ninja's burns are going to be out there. That's going to boost your damage by quite a bit. But what you could do here is you could do Rathalos, and who do you have for HP burn? Debuffs, HP burn is there. Ooh, you have some good HP burners. You could do this. You could use her, or you could use Mordecai. Either is fine. Either is fine. Okay. Then let's talk about more provokers. This. What's missing? We have damage, we have provoke. Veil is missing. Right? Or a cleanser. I mean, to be honest, you have 2 cleansers. So you can work without Veil as well. So you need maybe another damage. Actually, block buffs is missing. Yeah, you need a block buffs champion. So you could bring her in over here. Increased speed is there. Defense down. You can get from Rathalos, to be honest. Actually, I think this is better. And I would do this because Lammasu has the speed aura. This is your second team. Yep. Can Ninja do enough damage if someone gets eaten? Yeah, he should be able to. He should be able to. And you are on a lower difficulty. The HP burns are going to be enough themselves. Vixfell would have been a great provoke champ. Yeah, that's true. Artak and Sissia. Yeah, I think Sissia is good. Could also use Artak. You could use Artak for your third champion. For your third team, basically. What about presets? Mikage, turn off second form. Prioritize your ally attack. Mithrala. Go for this. This ninja you can keep as is. Physics. Go for the provoke first. Important. Ugo A2 first. Rector is fine without. There you go. There's your preset. Lamasu, you need to do this. Rathalos is fine without. This one that plays HP1, yeah. I like this. And she should, I think, start out with the provoke. And then, yeah, and then you can just prioritize this. Like this. There are two of your teams. Gear them well, and then you'll be able to do more damage. I think we'll stop here again because there are more people in the queue. We can look at your account again. So you've got to change the upgrade on your ninja setting over here and your presets whenever you want to make the switch. Now he will get a savage set, which is nice. And yeah, you have 2 good team recommendations that you can try. All right, I will jump out now. And who's next on the list? I've forgotten who was next. Haxer, I think that was you next, right? Or was it Xander? Okay, so Xander's gone to sleep already. Yeah, next time then. Then let's look at your account. Haxer, are you online? I'll try to jump onto your account. All right. I don't have attack. Okay. I read from the chat and I assumed you did. Brother, I got Quintus. Oh, nice. Congratulations. I hope your new Marius was useful in getting that. Sissy is not built and no books. Mordecai is better. Yeah. Then we'll use Mordecai for sure. Hey, Mano. How's it going? Can you show me Marius masteries, please? I mean, you can watch any of my previous videos. You'll be able to find the masteries there. But I just recommend getting the life ranker mastery. That's important. You may build Sissia because she got HP burn then activate. Yeah. So overall, Sissia is a better champion. But I think it's better to book her out first. So just go with Mordecai for now. If I remember correctly, he was also a 6-star blessing, so that's good. And then it's once you get the books in, then switch to Sissia. Sissia is a better burner for sure. I can find a video. I've shown Marius like 50,000 times on so many different videos. I'm sure you can find a video. Find the Ice Golem video or something. You'll see Marius over there. New Marius was awesome. Yeah. That's I figured. Your previous Marius was quite slow. Okay, so I am on. Whose account am I on? Haxer's account. Haxer, are you in chat? First, very important. Because then you need to tell me where you need help. I see a message from you a bit above. So you were in chat. I don't know if you're still in. Okay, 270 plus days. Okay, so recent account. Nice, you're already on level 94. Oh, nice stash. Something tells me you're not free to play. Or you're just a hoarder. Oh, very nice. That's what you like to see. Very good. Faction Wars. Hydra. Speed is nice, but I would have preferred Ignore Defense, to be honest. Ah, you are in chat, okay. Need team suggestion for Nightmare Hydra. Okay. Again, this is fine, but put the rest of your medals here. And again, I'm seeing this with pretty much everyone. Faction Wars, yes, it's a good place to invest, but if you've got Lydia, which you have as well, there's no way you're pushing for Pollara just yet. So even though it's cheap, don't push here yet. Put all your medals into your Hydra. Ignore defense and then crit damage. Accuracy you can find elsewhere. Accuracy is least important. Why do you have so much speed in Doom Tower? Why? That makes no sense to me. Okay. Let's look at your champs. Alright, so you don't have any mythicals other than Embrace, but nice that you have Embrace. You don't have Carnage. You got Hilvi, Lemonisi, Xenomorph, all the login champions. That's good. Alice, Mikey, Granite. Nice. I like to see a fellow Granite fan. I mean, at least you did the fusion. Granite is so good. I don't know why so many people put him down when he was there. I've been a Granite fan since day one. I made a PowerPoint for God's sake in favor of him. And now I think people will slowly start to recognize why he's so good. Duchess you have, that's really nice. Snake Track is a very good champion as well. Colin, Tony, Ezio. Oh, you also have Uko. It's really good. You have Titus. Nice. You have a pretty good roster, especially for the fact that you just started a year ago. Are you a spender or are you free to play, Axer? You are free to play. Okay, so you're just a hoarder. Because you have 26 Sacreds ready for the event next month, the anniversary event. Can you help me build a team for Hydra? We can put you on the list, but let's see if I will have the energy today. If not, then definitely next time. Definitely next time. Okay, so Hydra. I should not stray too much. Okay, so what difficulty of Hydra you said? You said Nightmare. Okay. So you haven't done any keys. Let's see if you have presets available. 4 million normal, hard and brutal. Okay. Interesting themes. Okay. I did not get a Raph. You missed one Raph. No, you missed Raphael. That's sad. Okay. You are not using Uko. That's not a good sign. Uko is an incredible champion for Hydra. He brings decrease attack, block buffs, and revive. 3 crucial things, and increase speed as well. Three crucial things, and he also puts one more debuff, doesn't he? I might not be able to see it. The decrease accuracy. Yeah, decrease accuracy, revive, increase speed, and decrease attack. And he can steal things with his passive. He's a really good champion. Okay, so I want to see something. I want to see if you have a good provoke set, because that's important. Provoke. Where are you? There it is. Not a lot. People, farm Surmise Golem. Provoke is a very good set for the Hydra. Provoke and Hex. The curse set. First, you have some pieces, but also not a lot. But I think you'll be able to build something because you have enough. Provoke, on the other hand, you don't have that many pieces. Okay, that's good to know. So, let me think. In terms of damage dealers, who are your best damage dealers? You have Titus, but you don't have Vixwell, do you? No, you don't. Rogni? No. Soulless? No. Who else? Okay. So you can't really use Titus to his full potential. Snick Crack is a very good champion. He provides decrease speed, and then reflect and whatnot. But he's not essential over here. We're looking for damage dealers. Who's your best damage dealer? Quintus could be. He solves Torment without any issues. Don't have very good damage dealers. And with very good damage dealers, I mean ones with have a high blessing. I mean, Granite could be your you're already using him on a hard. I guess him, because you have a 6-star blessing. Like this. You have your Lydia, right? Where's Lydia? Okay, so what are we missing? We're missing Provoke, right? We missing Provoke. Okay, let's see. Provoke. What do we have? Vizix, you're already using in one of the teams, right? Yeah. I mean, Husk does have Provoke on his A1. That could be what you rely on. Yeah, maybe. I mean, you could put Uko, for example, in a Provoke set. Yeah, that could be an option. Okay, what are we missing? We're missing a Reviver. That's all we're missing, right? And I'm not sure you can do enough damage with just Geo. What do you have for Reviver? Let's have a look. Revive. Hilvi. Hilvi also puts burns out there, doesn't she? Yeah, we could use Hilvi. That's just you're already using here. Don't want to take her. Okay, let's think. Damage. Yeah, you don't have enough damage yet. I mean, you still might be able to 1-key though. You still might be able to 1-key with this team. Will depend on books and everything. She's not booked. She's built well though. I would give her a bit more resistance so that she's not CC'd. I haven't got my Emrys yet. I took break for 6 months, okay? Need Fabian 2.0. Just decided randomly to upgrade Mercurial Amulet. Oh, wow. Congratulations. That's insane. If only he had a Packmaster. Yeah. If you had a Packmaster. But actually, does he have the dog? I missed that. What's the dog called? Croc, no? Croc. Yeah, he does. Ooh. But to be honest, I missed Croc had. Okay. Axer, you know your next task. Yes, this is your damage. Even without the Packmaster. Thank you. Who was that? Movement. Thank you. That was a very good spot. I missed that. You have a Crockhead. Even without the Packmaster, Crockhead is insane. So I have done a test on Crockhead previously, like when I got just the 1-star soul. Unfortunately, you don't have the 3-star soul as well. But even with 1-star, I have a test video like from September or something, and he was still out damaging a lot of nukers. Let me show you if I have the spreadsheet. Wait, here's, let me see this. Oh yeah, I found it. Wait. Let me show this to you guys. So I do this series called Hydra Slayers, right? And this is Crockhead. So this is the list of the best damage for my account that I've gotten for different champions. Crockhead is at the top for sure, but this is with Shayak, right? There's Crockhead without Shayak, and he's still top of the pack. But this one is with 5-star blessing, and then there's with 1-star blessing. He's still quite high, 6-piece merciless. He still does very good damage, as you can see. So definitely very good catch that he has Crockhead. So build out Crockhead, and this team can do this for you. This is your nightmare team. Build out Crockhead. Do you have good merciless gear? You don't have Carnage, so I don't have high expectations. Thank you. That was a very good spot. Movement. You could build out a set. You have good number of pieces, so potentially you could build out a set for Crockhead. Yeah, 100%. Crockhead is your next champion to focus on. I'm surprised that, because I would want to see Crockhead over here. You don't have him. Crockhead without Packmaster is also really good. Do you have decent accessories in Merciless for the orcs? Do you have the move? You just have 3. I don't know if I want to do this. To be honest, it has the potential to be game changing. I'll leave this decision for you. It's your decision. If this could be crit damage, it's gonna be insane. And this, come give me attack percent. Not ideal, but let's see. Okay, so this, can't really use the others for now. Let's see, crit damage. Can I get a crit damage? Nope. Crit damage, come on. Oh. Okay, all the others have 5-star, unfortunately. Okay, so for now we just use. I can't, because he's not ascended. Okay, but you could use that once you ascend him. Then here we need speed, we need attack. Unfortunately, we'll also need to build accuracy since you don't have Crockhead. You have a lot of gear that you don't roll up. Not ideal. Actually, we'll probably need to use accuracy. This account is awesome for 1-year-old. I completely agree. It's really good. The champs are really good. Gear, not so much. So this could be the banner that you use once you get the ascension. I cannot put this on because you don't have ascension. And then let's see if we can find a good 5-piece, because one we can find with the ring. Speed, crit rate, crit damage, accuracy, attack. That's what we want. Nice. This is really good. Why haven't you ranked it up? Attack. Okay, not bad. Speed or attack person. Oh, nice. Nice. I'll rank this up immediately. Because you have a lot of this resource. That's really good. Okay. Crit damage. Can we roll crit damage? Come on. Come on, game. Crit rate. Okay. Not bad. Actually, let's see if there's more. Okay, there's not. That's what we'll have to use. This is nice. Can we get attack percentage? Would be incredible. We don't. Can we get another crit rate roll? Nope. But speed, not bad. Okay. We are missing crit rate. Can we get another crit rate? Come on, game. Damn it. Crit rate. Nope. Game is not being kind, is it? Okay, let's take this for now. Lacking crit rate, unfortunately. Actually, this might be enough. The speed is low, but then you will get some more speed from the banner, right? And I think once you take it to 6-star, you also get a little bit more speed. The crit rate you can get from here, right? Let's rank this up. You have way too much of this resource to be stingy. Yeah, so we have 97. Actually, you already have enough because I'm sure you have not done your mastery, which will give you 5 more crit rate. And also, I forgot another thing. I forgot that I don't need to get 6 piece, only 5 piece, because you already have a ring. So I could find a random piece which gives me more speed and whatnot. Let's prioritize speed again, because crit rate we are already close to maxing. Okay, never mind. If I do this, I'll land at 92. No, it won't be enough. Okay, never mind. Then what you could do is you just find a better attack ring. Why do you have a 3-star piece, man? Okay. I mean, this is not bad. 5% chance to counterattack. Speed is lacking, unfortunately. You need more speed. Again, we'll get a bit more of that with the Ascension and everything. Okay, I'll equip it because he did not have any other gear right now. Anyhow, give him this one. Coronet is great. That's fine. You'll get the accuracy once you ascend him. Do book him out for sure. Yeah, you don't have masteries. I figured. Once you get the masteries, you will max out the crit rate as well. You'll get more crit damage. You'll get the crit damage amulet. You'll get 40 more crit damage here. It's gonna take you to 200. And I wanted to check 95 base speed, and then at 6-star, what's the base speed? Because I think that'll be higher. Oryx, Rockhad. Yeah, it's 100, not 95. So you will get a boost in speed anyhow. Still not gonna be the highest. That's really good. What? He has Bayek? Did I miss Bayek as well? Oh man, you have Bayek. Duchess, I'm aware. Duchess he's already using in another team. But Bayek, do you actually run here? I actually don't know. I think Rockhad is gonna be better in this fight. once you max him out. Bayek is also really good, don't get me wrong. And you can use him in the second team. But first, build Crocat. Crocat is gonna do more damage. I'm pretty sure of that. But yeah, why do you have like these such crazy good champions sitting in your vault and you're not maxing them out? That's insane. Did I miss a crit damage amulet, you said? Slayer amulet? Yeah, but it's 5-star. That's the thing. It's 5-star. I know it'll give a little bit more crit rate, but we're already fine on crit rate. The 5-star amulet. I mean, we could take it to plus 12 and see if we can roll crit damage. Then it might be worth it. Oh, okay. Then maybe then this is a better choice. Once you're actually, let me ascend him. If you have the resources, why not? No, you don't. You're lacking this. Do you mind? I hope not. You have a lot of stuff. Let's ascend him. Let's put on. So here, either you can put this or this. To be honest, you have a lot of this. Unless I can get, the thing is that, do I have a Slayer ring? If I had a Slayer ring, then I would also get the plus 15 crit damage, but I don't. Could take this. No speed though. What was the other accuracy banner that we found? There was an accuracy banner somewhere. This one, right? Yeah, this one has speed, so it's better to use. Yeah, I guess for now you could use this. Actually, it's a toss-up because this the 6-star. I think 6-star is better because you can get amulets are one of the easiest to get the right ascension on because it's only 4 possibilities. If I try, I can even get it now. Maybe on the first try. No. Second, okay, I'm gonna try it 2 times. Yeah, perfect. There you go. And then, yeah, this is already better. Yeah, the speed is gonna go up once you take him to 6-star. You can take this up. Hopefully it can land another attack percentage. Nice. The lucky roll. I'll use this one. I mean, you have enough. We can use it. Come on, give me higher. 6. Okay, I'll take that. Attack. Come on. Oh. Okay. This also didn't roll attack, unfortunately. I think this is looking good. He's gonna be really good. Try swapping the Alice gear to Crocat to see the stats. Yeah, we can try that. Do you have a preset for Alice already? As a global preset? Doesn't look like it. Alice Merciless. Oh, it does exist. Okay. There he is. So first off, let's save this preset. And then, where's Alice? Much worse. Much worse. Attack. Actually, is it much worse? Yeah, I think it is. Lower HP. Attack is higher, but crit damage is much lower. Like 60 crit damage lower. Lower speed as well. Because using crit rate, not crit damage. And then the thing is that this has potentially you can go higher with change this to crit damage, right? And then later on, there is an argument to be made for that crit, for the Slayer amulet to get more crit rate here. That's fine. Once you get these masteries. Yeah, I think this is a better build. So you can use Crochat. We have the team for you, the first team ready to go. Once you take Crochat to 6 stars, get his masteries, everything. Would be wonderful if you had a higher ascension for Crochat. Unfortunately, you don't. Yeah, unfortunately, you don't. But even at 1 star, as I've shown, he does well. And then after Crochat, your next priority is Bayek. Why is he sitting in your vault? Something that I do not understand. Yeah, you should definitely build out Bayek, and then he can also come into your team. Once you build him out, he can actually replace. Actually, I don't know if he could replace, but maybe he can replace Husk. Because right now I put Husk as your second damage dealer. Because Husk also, why can't I find him? Husk also has the 6-star blessing, right? Yeah, the 6-star blessing is really good. Husk, ideally, I don't know what set you're running, but ideally, Relentless is really good on him. This is a good team. This is a good team. If you can get Packmaster, like when this event happens of like old fusions, maybe try to get Packmaster if you can. Then your damage is gonna go through the roof. Crochat and Packmaster together are insane. Crochat by himself is also really good. Silver Bullet, unfortunately, we don't have commands. If you scroll up, I did link Discord earlier, so you'll be able to find it. Cool. All right, then I'll jump out of your account. Is there anybody else on the list? To be honest, I'm also quite tired by now. I don't know if I should jump into another account. Yeah, I think I might stop the takeovers for now, but we can continue this. We can continue this. Happy to do this more. Yeah, maybe what date is today? It's Thursday, right? Maybe over the weekend, maybe like Saturday or something. Could jump back into it. Did I miss anything here? Wouldn't Wixfell be better? For provoke? Husk also does damage. Wixfell for provoke, yes. But he also does damage, which you're missing out on. I'll link it again. Thank you for taking the time. Appreciate it. Happy to. Still need to finish off this, right? This. I've been in the background listening. And do you have any insights to share, Sebastian? Because of Titus? You could use Titus and Wixwell for your clan boss, like for Demon Lord. For Hydra, it's more difficult because you need resistance. So I don't think you should go for that yet. Crochat team is going to be easier to build. You don't have the gear to build resistance and damage. Not yet. Also, Farm Ice Golem, guys. A lot of accounts that I've looked at today don't have good provoke gear, don't have good hex gear. Farm Ice Golem, especially on when they have events of like 2x chances of getting provoke or hex gear. Farm Ice Golem. I wanted you to suggest champs for 3v3 and Hydra. Next time, Silver Bullet. quite tired. I've had a long work day as well. What you could do is you could also post in the Discord, and then I can just take a look. after. And I mean, if I don't take a look, there's a lot of brilliant minds in the Discord who can help out for sure. So just post there your roster, what you're running right now, things like that. Now at the moment, expecting that video on Mercurial. I've thought about that video, but I don't know if it's worth the video, to be honest. Because I also don't want to just make like those news videos. There's already too many people who do nothing but news. So, because the problem is with the collective, it's a good stat stick with the crit damage, but the extra damage that it offers, it's not that high. It's 2% base, I believe. No, 1% base. And then it's increments of 0.5% with each level that you get. There are 2 relics, rare relics. One is Pyros Malios, which is a rare relic from the Forge Pass group, and then there's another one which is from the recent event group, which is Vigor Mortis, which both have a base 2% and then a 1% increment. So at level 12, you can get like 5% extra damage. So why won't you use that instead? Stat stick, I get it. But to be honest, any nukers which you are running in 9-piece Mercurial, you would want to then have like a damage ignore relic, like a Cat's Case or something to go with it. So I think it's fine. Somebody else will come up with it. That video. Maybe if I run out of ideas, I will post it. Besides, on my side, I'm kind of stuck trying to make some Titus Chimera team, but don't have any of the increased resistance, reduced turn meter guys. Reduced turn meter on Chimera, really? Increased resistance, okay. So many people are regretting Oela, aren't they? Not doing Oela. As an endgame player, I mean, as many fusions that you can do, you should, to be honest. Alrighty. Alright guys, I think I might just call it here. Need to recover, need to rest. But was fun. Thanks a lot for joining. I hope it was fun to watch. And I hope some people who got the takeover got improvements. Except that one guy who brought somebody else's account on, which he had no idea about. But yeah, we'll definitely continue this. In the meanwhile, if you require any help, just post on Discord. Post your roster, post where you need help on, and I'm sure whenever I find time, I'll try to take a look, or somebody else from the Discord will have a look as well. So thank you very much. Really appreciate it, and have a nice rest of the day, evening, night, wherever you are. And I'll hopefully see you guys next time. Take care. Good night.